So let me hit you guys with some quick exposition on what's going down right now. So I got my exhaust. What's going to happen with it is I'm taking it to a buddy, Sean Gatz. Dude just tears apart bikes, overly meticulous, which is good. Thank you, Sean, if you ever watch this. He's helping me rejet the carb and just make sure that I do the whole process right. I didn't want to do this on my own, but at the same time, when you're tearing apart your carb, there's very little things that you can miss that can make or break the whole situation. So I'm going to load up my bike. We're going to go to Sean's, and we're going to get this exhaust done. It's going to be sweet. All right, let's get going. So a few of you might be wondering, SoCal Moto, what exhaust did you get? I gotta be honest, man, it was a tough decision. So I went to eBay and I found this maybe $30 header, maybe like a $70 exhaust. And I was like, dude, 120 bucks? Who wouldn't do that? I'm just f***ing around. I got the MRD. So really quick, why did I get the MRD? I'm a huge supporter of supporting local brands. I think having these local companies is a big deal. I think if people are pushing out good product through these local brands, in my head it's like, why not support them? Next thing was, do I want to spend around 600 bucks to do this whole modification where I get the header, the full exhaust, everything? Yeah, I'm willing to pay that, but just so it turns out, your boy found it on Craigslist. So my family gives me some crap sometimes because I love to use Craigslist and I love just being resourceful with it. I found this dude on Craigslist. He bought a DRZ just to part it out as a part bike. He didn't want the MRD exhaust that was mint on it. Turns out he was willing to sell it for 360 bucks, so here I am. So we're almost at SG's house. I'm just so surprised that my bike got in the back that easily with how heavy this thing is. We're gonna show up to his house, unload it, and start working on this thing immediately.
But yeah, dude, he munched this thing.
All right, guys, so first things first, we're gonna have to take off the seat and the tank and then release the two throttle cables connected to the carburetor. Once you get both of those off, you're going to be able to rip out the carburetor, and that's kind of the issue right here that you see. So wedge anything you can, like a flathead screwdriver, to get that thing out, and once you get the carburetor out, it's a pretty straightforward process. So that screw.
This one's your main jet.
Okay, so that is the
and
main
this is
jet.
the stock main. It's
and the Pilot's the one.
142.5.
Okay.
The Pilot's this one.
Uh-huh.
So I think that's a 22.5.
Yeah.
And then so this is your idle adjustment right here.
Yeah.
And that's the one that I replaced because it's a little thumb screw, so it's a little easier to dial in.
Yeah.
Because I had this one actually back out on me while I was riding, and the thing does not want to run without it.
Wow.
Like if you're at cruising speeds,
yeah,
like that's the circuit that it runs off of.
Yeah.
And so it was like it started backing out, and it was just like running weird on cruising speeds. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Oh yeah, with this little thing, you just got to make sure that you get it right there on the rib, so the bowl sits flat. The bowl's got the hole right there for it. And
so the thick washer, does that go in first, I'm assuming?
yeah, that goes on here.
Okay.
And then you got one on the top, and then you got your little C-clip right here.
Okay.
Make sure that bitch doesn't fly.
So those are all three. And then right now, what we just yanked out was
Your the needle.
Okay, yeah, there's okay. So I have the bike in the back. It's all done. Let me just say, Sean Gatz, thank you so much for helping me out with this. I just rode the bike for a little test ride, and it is night and day, dude. It is awesome. I'm so happy with my bike. I wish I did this mod so much earlier in the game, but you know what, it is what it is. I got around to doing it and it's done. And if you are thinking about doing the 3x3 airbox mod, it is 100% worth it. 100% worth it. It changes the power delivery. It gives it just a little bit more pop, and just the power delivery is just a pull. It is that 4-stroke pull everyone talks about. I've been riding this stock bike for 3,000 miles, and let me tell you, it is just night and day, and my jaw dropped when I rode this thing. It was just too awesome, dude. So thank you, Sean Gatz. Guys, I'm gonna leave a description of his Instagram. You know, if you want to check out his stuff on his 2-stroke and whatnot. He's always working or on bikes and whatnot. Great guy, and he really helped me, you know, just learn the ropes on 4-strokes. He showed me how to do a valve check on my bike. It's awesome. So let's take this back home and we'll get a ride in. All right, man. So we have the exhaust on. I am beyond stoked. We're just going like a mile away, which is why I'm not throwing on the whole heavy jacket. Man, I can't believe how quickly it actually took. You know, even though this did take a couple hours, SG really helped me out with this stuff. I'm really stoked on this bike, man. I already did start it up, we'll be honest. Sounds amazing. The MRD exhaust, I mean, look at that, dude. That just looks great. It's used, but it's already blued in and everything, and it looks awesome, sounds awesome. Let's give it the main startup for you guys. You guys are so not ready for this. Oh yeah, MRD Pro Comp exhaust, man. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to hear this through my microphone and my helmet, but it just has that pop 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 pop. It just sounds awesome. I just love how it's already blued in and everything. Like, I get this is a used exhaust, but dude, it rocks, man. For all the people who are wondering, you know, what exhaust should I pull the trigger on? If you're looking at the MRD, go for it, 100% full send. Dude, I'm so stoked. This thing sounds great. Another thing too that I noticed was when I was adjusting the idle of my bike. If your bike, when you work on it, if you turn the handlebars to the right, it's usually to the right when it happens. Sometimes what it can do is that if it's not adjusted right, over here, I don't know if you can see that well, but if this throttle, the pull cable, and then the return cable on the right, if the pull cable is too tight where the screw is pushed up too much, then you'll know, because when I turned this to the right initially, what happened was it would start revving my engine. So I asked Sean about that, and yeah, he just said it was that, and I moved it up a little bit to give it more slack. It fixed the problem, and this thing's just been cash, dude. I mean, look at my bike. I love it. Love it. Okay, I need to get gas, actually. So why don't we just take it for a quick ride, go get some gas. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. I still can't believe this is my bike sometimes. This isn't a loud exhaust, I will say. You know, at first when I rode it, I was like, you don't need earplugs and whatnot. That's a little excessive. And then I rode it for a little bit. It's not excessive. You kind of do need earplugs, just because that constant noise in your ear, yeah, it just can't be good. One other thing too, other than the sound obviously sounding absolutely sexual, if you do the 3x3 airbox mod, it really makes the power delivery just incredibly linear, if that makes sense, where you're gonna get this constant 4-stroke pull. It's not gonna feel weird where you have to like rev it kind of high. Let's see what this thing can do. I suck at wheelies, but I'm just having fun. That's what counts, right? By the way, I'm not slipping the clutch when I do those little wheelies. Really? Guess I had a lot more gas than I thought. I've been riding this thing stock for maybe, I want to say like 3,000, 3,200 miles. It makes a difference. Just trust me, it makes 100% of a difference. You're not gonna have a crazy gain of power. It's just that the way the power is delivered is what makes the big difference. And obviously the sound of this exhaust, you know, sounds like you're going 1,000 miles per hour just standing still, but I'm just exaggerating, but you get what I'm saying. Sounds better, looks better, feels better. Hey, why not do it? So there you have it, man. That is the exhaust, the MRD exhaust done to the DRZ 400. If you guys have any questions, concerns, anything you want to ask me or tell me, please feel free in the comment section below. I had an absolute blast making this video, and this is probably my favorite mod that I've done to the bike so far. I wish I did this so much earlier, but I didn't. It is what it is. So yeah, if you guys want to give me a like, share, subscribe, if you like the content, please feel free, and I'll see you guys next time.